owning it, because he's the 100% owner of it under Ijara, right? But maybe under Musharaka, you have to share that. If the car, if it's Musharaka, you used to get the car. If the car has issue and you need to change the engine is 1 million naira, you own 20% of that Musharaka. The bank owns 80%. And bring down 200k for the engine you need to fix. You're also an owner. You can't just foot the bill completely. So that's the difference. Hope that answers that. You're welcome. Walaikum salam. I'm sorry? Okay. Higher purchase. So can you just break down higher purchase? Somebody give you a car and certain amount of money and maybe for 1 year, 2 years. For most of the problem, most of the time, most people face problem in relating on the money for the period. And for failure to release the money, the owner to take back the car because they are able owner after things like that, the car belongs to that business. But in most cases, it cannot be solved between the owner the owner of the I'll be doing a lot of referring to scholars. So please, I think you should also refer to a scholar with regards to that. But yeah, that's very good. I mean,
my first question, not really question, but see, the first speaker. You can see there with education. So, with regards to training, you did mention that the peculiar problem concerning training is that most staff will want to leave. So I don't know if you can have a kind of policy to that, like training the staff before going for training. Can they sign the claim of bond? You will make use of this before you can leave this establishment. You make use of what you have done in the training for so amount. Do you agree to go for that training? That's so. Is that possible?
What I would just say is that considering the environment that we find ourselves, you can do it. As a matter of fact, some organizations, even corporate organizations, do it. You sign bonds, you go for training, you must implement it for a certain period of time in the organization before you are allowed to leave. But in the case of schools, most of the schools are not completely formalized. A lot of things goes on within the system that you would consider semi-informal. So the big issue is this: the teachers themselves are always there to go to wherever extent you are mortgaging me. So at that point in time, you would not be able to. So most schools will only do it for some schools send people on training, but they do it when they feel a sense of loyalty in you. Not just because the truth is, even if the person signs the bonds and he has a reason to go, the only cost you can also add into it is that you would refund if you have to leave. So it now becomes onto you how you would retrieve your money when if that such personnel are not willing to pay back. Because a lot of people will defy and say, and fine, kill me if you want to kill me. I must leave. I can't take it again. My family is this. They come with sentiment. So the nature of that industry is the things are not really formalized. The payment structure is also an issue. Most teachers are highly underpaid because the schools cannot afford to pay what is ideal. So with this minimum wage, most schools will not be able to pay it. In fact, schools, there are some schools in Ogun State that still pays about 10 to 15,000 as monthly salary. So you see teachers in Ogun State running away from Ogun State, trying to come to Lagos because they believe once they get to Lagos, it will still be a bit better. So the key problem is that the system is already faulty. Outside Nigeria, from what I understand, in the UK, if you're a school and the government follows that procedure to without doing the needful on their part, if you're a school, before you are put to run a school, you should have met certain requirements, and this, you have a responsibility of remitting your financial statements so that they can know if you are actually profitable or not. At the point you're not profitable, the government is obliged to support in the payment of the salary. That's what happens there. So nobody is paid below the minimum wage. But in Nigeria, nobody supports the school. And the school education is actually a compulsory, what is it called? In the role of the government. So if they are responsible for education, the implication is that these private schools are just supporting them and they have a responsibility to support them and ensure that they pay adequately. But because governments will only come, they only come and inspect and perhaps they just do PR with them when they come and inspect. They care less about because they have nothing to support with.
But Australia, have you heard of LSTT, Lagos State Education?
Trust fund. Yes, I've heard of it, and that they give grants to school. But that's also a political issue. Because if they actually want to give us grants, they will come to us and tell us, come for grants if you need. But for us to be fighting over it, then it means you want to chase the wild goose and you may end up just distracting yourself. So most schools stay within their limits rather than running after. It's until you have somebody within the system. And most of the time, even the funds are available, except that of the grants. Most of them are interest based. So if you're running away from them, they may just call it 5% or 4%, but it's still interest based and it makes it non accessible to the Muslims. So that's just the little I'll say. If you trust them, you can. That course is, yes, some people do it, but most of the time I see people fighting. People report their teachers going away, betraying, you just make noise over it and it ends. Sorry. So,
And on a lighter, okay, when you're talking about strategic management, being a strategic leader, which you mentioned that most leaders want kind of short-term results. They should say that leaders should have a long-term results. And perhaps maybe that is what our president is trying to do. I said on a lighter note. On the financial intelligence aspect, I want to ask about forex and crypto with respect to risk, the aspect of risk there. What do you have to say concerning it? That's one, sorry. Two, is there any investment in education sector? If there is any, what is the risk or the index there? Thank you so much.
Okay, so firstly, with regards to forex and crypto, I mentioned that there are different asset classes. We talked about equity, that's stocks. We talked about fixed income, commodities. Forex is also another asset class. So foreign exchange, or let me say currency, is another asset class. So currency is another asset class. So if I bought dollar in 2022, and I bought it at 460 naira. Maybe because of the way I saw how Nigeria's current account is going and how the US dollar is going to raise their interest rates, like the Fed has done. That this dollar is going to surpass this naira, and I buy dollar down, and then in 2024 I convert it back to naira. I made money. That is halal, in it of itself. In it of itself, is halal, right? As long as that transaction is done on spot, on spot. So there are different terms. There's something called spots. There's something called futures. There's something called derivatives. I will talk about it. So spot is on the spot. This bottle of water now is 100 naira. Buy from me, fine. But this bottle of water, in the future it might be 150, or in future it might be 80 naira. So you are shorting and longing. So you're like, let me buy this 80 naira future on this Nirvana bottled water, because in the future it might be in future the prices might be high, so I'll be able to still be buying it at 80 naira, and so on and so forth. So as long as that dollar or pound or euro or Canadian dollar that you're buying is on spot, then it's fine. It's halal. Forex in that sense is halal, but they don't call it forex. You're just buying currency. You're just buying dollar. Now, forex, as is widely known, has quite a few issues with it. So when you hear everybody talking about forex, number one, they are using platforms to trade forex, and the way currency moves, it moves at very, very tiny margins, like very tiny margins. And because of that, if you put maybe just like $100 and then it moves 0.01%, how much are you making? So what now happens is that you now use what they call leverage to do forex. So the platform will give you leverage, but it is under the condition that you trade with them, that you trade with their platform, and therefore they charge you a brokerage fee. The vast majority of scholars say that is riba. That's riba. That's haram. That's one issue. The second issue with this forex, as is widely known, is that you are not buying. What you are buying is fictitious. You are not actually buying JPY, that is Japanese yen, or euro or dollar. You're not actually buying it. Is a derivative you are buying. So it's a derivative of that dollar. It's a derivative of that pound. It's a derivative of that euro. Or if you are doing forex with commodities, maybe like gold or silver or all these things, it's a derivative of that. You're not actually buying the gold. So it's like a contract you are buying, and that is not allowed in Islam. That is not allowed in Islam. So you should have what you are buying and what you are selling, or what you should have what you are selling. So engaging that kind of transaction whereby you are buying the derivative is not allowed. So for these reasons, forex is not permissible. It's not permissible. It's haram. That is widely known forex. But just going to a bookie, buy $500, you wait 3 months, dollar go up, you sell that's fine. That's fine. Crypto, um, there's a lot of uncertainty to it, and as a result, a lot of scholars have said stay away from it, right? However, crypto can be a legitimate asset class. So a lot of scholars, what they also say is that you should assess the project that is behind that crypto. Assess the project that is behind that crypto. if it is halal, because, and this is very important, there are some that behind it are things like pornography, which is not widely known. It just crypto, a lot of haram behind a lot of them. So if the project behind it is halal, inshallah, it should be fine. Inshallah it should be fine. But one should do due diligence on those. Of course, with the supervision of someone who is Islamically sound. So that's with regards to forex and crypto. What was the last one you asked, please? Education. To be honest, I'm not aware of, I can't think of one at the top of my mind now of, an index that is into education. But I mean, I guess that is an opportunity that we can look at, but I'm not aware of one, of a portfolio as via a portfolio avenue that one can use to invest in the education space. Sorry? EduTech. Okay, I'm not aware. To be honest, I'm not versed in that. I'm not versed in that, but yeah. To be honest, education is has not, in our context, because I'm thinking NGX, that's Nigerian Exchange. In our context, it's not as profitable as some of the other big industries. So so listing, the only one I know of is Academy. So there's a company called Academy. They're into some education, but if you look at their statement, you see that there are other businesses that are doing to really run the company. So yeah, I'll say. But if you look at what you can do, is that you can look at other jurisdictions. You can look at other jurisdictions and see if you can make money from that. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, walaikum salam.
Sometimes when you get to this financial news, you probably come across some companies. They'll tell you list of companies, list of winners, losers. So if you have already bought shares in any of the companies, then persistently comes down below expectation, and finally if any insurance company now comes in, does it
Insurance. Sorry.
Then if any insurance company now comes in, the company has, they will automatically have the insurance company. So if the company now liquidates and you've already bought your shares, like that. So
Okay.
if insurance company now comes in,
Okay, that they want to now settle the shareholders,
yes,
because they lost money.
Yes.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I agree. So, but if it's insurance companies itself, it's haram. You can't invest in insurance companies.
Well, I think what you're saying is, if I'm getting it, like your liability is limited because that investment, it's a publicly listed company, right? If you have a share there, you only lose what you have invested, right? You can't lose your house because you have invested. You have a limited liability. Is that what you're worried about?
But if
You come and pay it back.
No, he said that if an insurance now wants to come
To pay
out,
the shareholders, does it really happen?
To pay you have to collect more money.
No, to pay.
but it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen actually. I mean, I don't know any company on the
Because sometimes you hear insurance company is not allowed, something like that.
yeah, insurance companies are not halal, but like Chef said, if you invest in a company, if you invest 1 million naira, right, and it does 10% down 10 times, you don't have any money with them anymore, because 10% is chopping off 100k from your money, so you don't have 10% with them anymore. So yeah.
Or we are looking from the perspective of the bank, like this bank, not quite
That's NDIC.
Yeah, NDIC. Yeah. So that one I don't know. I don't know if Muslims are allowed to collect that money. Is that it? Maybe like some people they have a savings with a bank and then the bank liquidates. So the customers they can't get their money and ADIC now comes and wants to not give them their money back. Are they allowed to collect it? I don't know if that is allowed.
Sorry, what would be the problem?
If they want,
From the Sharia standpoint, it's my money.
I don't. That's what I said. I don't know.
No, I mean, there must be an issue to say that's completely. I have the money in the bank that is kept there. I know what the amount is. The bank liquidates. And based on how the bank operates, the government is just giving a backing to say that. And that's the best place. That's why it's a bank, it's part of the license. Somebody comes in, pays you back the money. It's not paying extra, paying you the money you pay. They will even pay you below 10%.
But you know the issue maybe they will be thinking is if you have property and you insure the property and there's a loss and insurance company comes to pay you, you know, because insurance we don't consider it allowed. You know, we don't consider it. But in this case, all these banks they have all these companies they have insurance, right? And even the banks they have insurance on all your deposits, and that's what kicks in. So if you are saying that it's not good for us to invest our money because it is haram, you know, because of that we're not allowed. So that's why they are saying, are we allowed to take it? But like what you're saying, it's my money, I'll get it back. You know, it's a recovery of my own money. You know, I've lost. You know, I have to reduce the loss. I don't think Sharia will
Okay, so I just wanted to, because again, not just to say that at times we assume a lot of things, but we don't really understand what the crux of the problem is. And that's exactly what I was just trying to get more clarity. I wouldn't be able to explain to my child, for example, to ask me like, what's wrong in that context? If not for this explanation that it's the insurance company that we're a bit scared about. And that's the reason why we're doing like our to say that I'm not sure. But if anyone had asked me, I would have said, I'm guessing I'm doing that. What do you want to do?
But if you open an account with a bank, right, you sign a contract with the bank, is it not already implicit that you are insuring so percent of my money?
Absolutely. Exactly.
So you're already agreeing to insurance.
Exactly.
Already.
Exactly.
So when the time now comes that the unfortunate incident happens where the bank liquidates, you're now collecting the insurance which you already agreed in truth.
So my brother is like your car again. You don't need property.